Okay, let's look at these problems. Here, let's look at the directions. The directions say rewrite the expression using rational exponent notation. Well, basically you got to rewrite this. You just got to remember the rules. I like to go ahead and whatever this is, and I like to look at an example of one that we're used to. Square root of 4. This is 2. Most people know that. But this is also, you can rewrite this as, and put a 1 here. This is the square root, or my nth root is, that's a 2. That's a sad looking 2. But this is also 4 to the 1/2 power. These mean the same thing. You could put this in your calculator or this. They'll both give you 2. Well, same principle. You got to remember, I like to put a 1 here. So it's going to be 14 to the 1/4 power. And they both basically just mean the same thing. That's how you rewrite it. This one I got to go backwards. And for this one, the directions say rewrite the expression using radical notation. This is your radical notation here. So I'm going to write, well, it's not a square root this time. This denominator is your root. So it's going to be a 3rd root. And this is going to be a 6 technically to the 1 power. But you can just leave it as 6. That's it for that particular type of problem. Okay, here's a few more, the other examples that you had questions with. This particular one, this is number 23. And for this particular problem, it basically says find the indicated real nth root of a. Well, the nth root, well, this is your 2. They're saying the 2nd root of this. Basically, you're taking the square root of 100. What's the square root of 100? What times what's 100? It's 10. It's also negative 10 because negative 10 times negative 10 is also 100. So your answer is going to be, for this particular problem, is going to be plus or minus 10. It could be either answer. Okay. For this particular problem, we got the cube root of 64. We're asking, they said they want you to do this without a calculator, this particular one. What times what is 64? Well, start guessing. Let's go with 2 times 2 times 2. It's a great guess. It's wrong, but I just want to show you how to guess. So I got 2 times 2, which is 4. 4 times 2, which is 8. That didn't work. Try another one. 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. That didn't work either. It's going to be 4. 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So my answer to that one would be just 4. Okay. This next one, they literally tell you to put that in your calculator. And you need to put that. I can't do that in my head. You want to know what times what is 16,807. Well, I don't know. You could guess. You could just keep trying numbers, multiply some number, but you got to multiply it 5 times to get that answer there. You don't want to guess. You want to plug this in your calculator. And when you plug in your calculator, look for this symbol here, where you have to somehow plug in the nth root, and then you're going to find the x here, and it just depends on the calculator. But remember, you can also write that as, most calculators have an exponent key if they don't have that type of symbol. You can type this in to the 1/5 power. Because remember, this means the same as this. So you could use either one of those. Hopefully this helped. If not, just let me know, and we can go over more of these questions. Oh, okay, I think that's it.